given this impression to any of us. We would have known about it anyway. But we were looking at this bra, like, let our mouths drop open, and just going, and I remember sitting in this bathroom room looking at a red bra with potato chips and Coke. I was a sinner and talking after profound silence. There's no sin like this. I never felt bad like this before. We had to do something with this bra. We couldn't just pass it around. It had to be something religiously profound, something spiritual. It was a great bra. It had given us all a lot of happiness and educated us on a few things too. So we decided that we would put it in down the laundry chute. Now, the nuns that did the laundry, nothing goes down that laundry chute unless it's black or white. Habits go down the laundry chute. Nothing exciting has ever been in that laundry chute. And the person who does the laundry are the old retired nuns. These little old nuns, see? So we thought that the right thing to do for the occasion would be to go down to this laundry chute. Are you going to sit still or what? And drop it down. So we had like a prophetic. We said a little prayer, blessed her and wished her well. And then we had a procession down that hall to the laundry chute, holding the red binder. And we were brave. We got down to the laundry chute and just ceremoniously dropped in the red binder. Amen. Then we went to bed and everything was cool. The next morning there was a special assembly called by Sister Vincent Fair, Barbara Doherty now, and whoever the Mistress of Novices and the Mistress of Postulars called us all together. And it was real serious. Something terrible had happened. We could tell. So she's standing up there, and of course we looked pretty innocent. And she said, there are several sweet old nuns that are in shock right now. Somebody shocked them by putting a red binder in the laundry chute. Now it must have been as red as the binder, and she says, in the nun's words, you know who you are. God will know. You must tell me. And I was too embarrassed. I didn't even know there were red binders. I thought it was a sin just to see one, So I ended up thinking, well, this will do a lot of confession. So I went down that chapel that I just showed you. There's a little confession box. And I went in there and I said, I'm the one that put the must be Father if I have sinned and all this stuff. And boy, I'm the one that put the binder in the laundry chute and scared all those sweet old nuns and shocked them. And the priest didn't understand this, I guess we were the only ones who knew about the scandal. I thought maybe the priest did, but he didn't know. He goes, you what? You put a binder down the laundry chute? And he had a loud voice. The world out there in the chapel knew. Everybody heard. And I'm sitting there in the confessional box saying, I'm not leaving until I die here, because everybody will hear that I'm the one that put the red binder. It was just, talk about serious embarrassment. Now, these are rough times in your life, Erin. This is one of my common rough times. When I travel on, okay. No, you can turn it off now. I think I've embarrassed myself now. These are very famous stairs. Nuns had what we call employment after breakfast in the morning. Employment means everybody did something to clean up. And there was always a special... This is a railing. Every morning after breakfast, the nuns have an employment. And that means some job to clean up. Nuns have special rules on how to clean everything, And one week, my employment was to dust this rail. Hi, Erin. And to dust this rail was a lot of work. And by the end of the week, I started thinking, well, maybe I can make my work a little easier, because we have these long black dresses. Why waste it, right? So I would slide, and pretty soon I got so good I could take these curves all the way down. I got to be really good. Pretty soon I was picking up speed. One day, there was a visiting, of course this is the day, there was a visiting nun who was pretty important. I forgot what her title was, but she weighed about 300 pounds, really fat. And the Mistress of Novices and the mistress of postulants was showing her around. Well, Kathy, Sister Robert Kathleen at that time, was doing her employment. No, you're not going to drop that down. Anyhow, and I was sliding down, and I was picking up speed, and I was thinking, I'm really going to get this job done real quick. And then I got to the bottom, and like you guessed it, at the bottom of the stairs, oops, I'm going to drop this camera down. At the bottom of the stairs, I was tweaking the curve when I noticed these three nuns, and I flew off, and I bounced right off the fat one before I could do anything. It was a terrible feeling, and they just stared at me, and the fat nun was just like foaming at the mouth. I knew those were swear words that you never heard yet. They were terrible. I was so scared. Sister Vincent Fair and the mistress of novices and postulants, and the fat nun never said a word about it. I think they were too much in shock. That was pretty brave, come to think of it. You didn't get off of there, you could fall. You know what, Erin? That horse is either overweight or with horse. With colt. Oh, look who's coming behind you. Carmen, you can make cars disappear. You're pretty. A Catholic horse, who knew? Aren't they cute? So, Erin, let me tell you, when we used to come out here, this is behind the novitiate. When we used to come out here with our habits on, these horses would get so spooked they'd run for miles. They'd run away from us. Boy, they sure got running towards you, Erin. Oh, how pretty. Thank you. Oh, those are pretty. Love daisies. Aren't those pretty? Boy, Erin, those horses like you. Even the baby's not as shy anymore. Let's see, where's the novitiate from here? Let's see, way over, through that tree, over and above, beyond, and through. That's the cross on top of the novitiate. So when we'd start walking towards this meadow here, they'd start running. Hi there. Oh, there's the novitiate. We used to sit out there and have our recreation, and I told you how exciting that was, so why get you all excited again? That's the cannery. We used to sit in there peeling apples and chopping apples and all kinds of things that we grew and help do the canning. Back there, that used to be a swimming pool. Oh, our bathing suits were real prized. They were like skirts. Well, you don't want to know. They weren't bikinis. I'll leave it at that. I remember being in class. Let's see how Erin's doing. and having Mistress of Novices, or Postulants, Sister Vincent Ferrer, come breaking into my art class, and it was with other college students, and pulls me out of the classroom like a 2-year-old, and drags me into the back of the class, the back of the building there, and starts screaming at me because I had broken profound silence. In other words, after 10 o'clock, Jeannie Hildebrandt, my friend, and I were talking, actually whispering, but still, it was like a mortal sin. Almost as bad as eating potato chips and Coke, which she never knew about. And I never wore a red binder, so I guess that was the biggest thing she could find to talk to me about. But that was a serious matter then. Sure is fun seeing Erin here. She's a dreamy, beautiful, imaginative, creative little girl with such sensitivity. It's fun to share that little girl magic. Brings me back to when I was 1,000 years ago. She's so full of life and excitement. Well, we found what you like, Erin. Here's your friend coming over. Call him over here. This is Erin's idea of heaven. She'd be a nun if we offered her this. Well, looks like you got a friend, Erin. Nice face.
Looks like I got a couple friends.
Oh my goodness, look who's coming. Oh, look at the white one pushed him away. Ooh, his ears are going back. That means he's gonna bite or something. Those guys getting in his way. I guess he's the boss. Where'd you go? You're going so... That's a pretty horse. Want to see some cows? Where? There.
There's a horse in there, too.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's got an identity problem. I always wondered why the nuns always had black cows. They're the only ones in uniform now. There goes your friends.
Yes.
Hi. This is behind the novitiate. This road that goes up here is behind the novitiate, and when my family used to visit, we take a walk, all of us, all the 9 kids and my mom and dad, and we walk down this road and talk. Thanks, Erin. That's right. Is that a pretty road? Leads right up to the novitiate. And when I was alone, I would walk down here and turn it off for a second, Erin, so you can get closer. Still on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to be quite a photographer. Anyway, I'd walk down here. I can almost still see some pollywogs, and I catch pollywogs. Sometimes frogs. I remember seeing turtles down here.
Cool.
It was a lot of fun. Used to be what, Lakeford Chapel?
mostly remember enjoying this place. It was a quiet, private place. There's a lot of quiet places here that bring back so many memories. Dreaming and praying and hoping and thinking that life just seemed so simple then, even though it was difficult. Look how pretty it is up there. Isn't that lovely? Let me get you in this too.
Hold on, I want to take this.
Oh, you're going to do that? Oh, you're doing pretty good. Nice. Oh, dragonflies. Dragonflies. There's something magic about dragonflies.
Here, I just found this.
What'd you find?
I found this stick.
Uh-huh.
The neat thing about it is you come over here and look under it. There's like little tiny green things hanging down, and they look like poles holding it up.
Wow.
It looks like a bridge.
It does.
Dragonfly. Here, there's a double one. Has
A double dragonfly?
Yeah, it has a circle here and a circle here. 2 heads.
My goodness.
See a double dragonfly. Right there.
Hmm.
He has 4 wings.
Well, it's hard to film dragonflies, I have to say.
I know. That's why I made you film it. I can't polywog. There's a whole bunch of bugs though. See the wings? Oh, come over here. Here, let me see the camera.
There and do it. Okay, let's pretend like this is unrehearsed. Do you know what these are that Erin's got right now? Those are called Queen Anne's lace. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh yes, and Erin, very much like a queen herself, is demonstrating. That's why they're called Queen Anne's lace. I guess they look kind of like a royal flower. And you could use them as a crown, Erin. Let's see, how you look at Queen Anne. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Why, thank you so much, dear.
Hold on.
No, I don't think you're going to be a nun when you grow up. I don't know.
It's not happening.
You got the cutest smile on your face, Erin.
Go to another subject, huh?
Yes, yes.
Well, Mom is in the water. In her clothes.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the way we used to swim, fully dressed, from neck down to your toes, trust me. You look ridiculous in water.
Yeah.
You were a water hazard. Well, let's travel on, shall we?
No.
Turn it off.
No, not yet.
Not yet. What did you miss?
Everything.
Isn't it beautiful? Gosh, so pretty. Oh, Erin, across the road there.
Some flowers. And Mom's gonna run me over now, so gotta go.
This is a lovely lake. And I used to walk around that lake over there and the trees over there. This is also behind the novitiate. And I used to walk around those trees back there. I had my own path. By the time I've walked around this whole lake, I would have my problem solved for the moment. Or at least feel a lot better anyway. I spent a lot of times in chapel running to get there on time. With nuns coming up behind me and picking the leaves off my outfits and my hair and everything. I guess it wasn't a big secret where I like to spend my time. But you can see why, can't you? It's gorgeous. Oh, Erin, look at these flowers.
I got your vote.
Oh, thank you. How thoughtful of you.
And wait, let me get the...
Oh, Erin, buttercups, look. Look at buttercup.
Is
Here's
it?
some Queen Anne's lace.
Let's make a bouquet.
Yeah, let's. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, get some flowers.
Queen Anne's lace.
You don't have to make a
I don't
bouquet.
see any cactuses.
I wonder why.
First time I saw a cactus was after I married your father.
Isn't that a beautiful lake? Paul, no way. I don't think you want that.
Here, you hold the flowers. I want to get a picture of you with these flowers. Oh, it's so pretty here. I guess I said that, huh? This is one of my favorite spots that is, by now you probably know. There are so many. Erin is having such a great time. There's grass on the bridge. Just before Erin learned to swim. Mom learned to go jump in the lake. There are places I remember all my life, though some have gone, some forever, not for better, some have gone, some remain. All these places, they still maintain their meaning. With lovers and friends, I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living in my life. I've loved them all. Don't turn down the sound. I'm not going to sing anymore. Well, who's this lovely lady? Erin and I have found so many beautiful places.
Mommy, my dolly was about to fall in the lake.
It's a good thing she's got you there to take care of her. That's Colleen, Erin's doll that I brought from Ireland 3 years ago. Colleen's having a pretty good time, don't you think?
There is a fly that's big. Do you know what a bee did? It
No.
went like this, and it went like under my hair.
Like it did?
Yeah. Vroom.
Oh my
Like that one's doing to you.
Oh, great, thanks.
And it like landed on my head.
Oh dear, it's so beautiful.
I don't want to.
That's my daughter talking to
He is
bugs.
biting on me.
She speaks Buglish.
This place bugs me.
Erin, you're doing a lovely job.
What are you gonna say?
What am I going to say?
Yes, it's on.
Well, what do you think, Erin?
I think it's beautiful.
Did you turn it off? No?
Oh my goodness, she really didn't.
You didn't say anything when you had a
That's
chance.
right, I forgot to say turn it off when you finish. Something special about bridges. They show where you're going to. And they show
Hi. I'm Erin.
where you've come from.
And look over there. It's beautiful. See? What did I tell you? What did I...
Erin found a tree. She says this is a magic tree. And I say she is right. It's a leprechaun tree. What do you think? Isn't that special? Isn't that special? We're going to put it in our suitcase and bring it home so you guys can see it. Just makes you want to sit all day and enjoy. So many places. See, I can find my little girl here somewhere on her own little journey. Here she is. Woman, hear me roar. I think she's doing something special. Let me tune in. Yeah, she's being herself. Real pioneer.